everyone, and welcome to Midgardi RPG. My name is Hikaru, and we're here today with a makeup session for Tales of Omeria, which we had to unfortunately cancel twice. And since it's a every other week campaign, we thought let's just sneak in a session somewhere. So because we all want to get on with the story. Nina is not joining us today. She had issues with the date, but it's okay. There's still four of you. I'm sure you'll make it through alive and not all die horrible deaths.
Without our
Um,
paladin.
without your paladin and tank. And
I can be a tank.
well,
I
we're
can't.
about to find out how good of a tank you are. I mean, to be fair, you also have a very, very good monk.
Yeah.
So yeah, why don't y'all introduce yourselves?
Matt, you first.
All right, I'm Matt. I'm playing Victor.
And Matt is having some issues.
Oh man.
Matt, I'm playing Victor, the human antiquarian.
Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm playing Nala, a dwarf monk.
I'm Sho. I'm playing Merrick Tinkerton, a rock gnome armorer artificer. I'm like a midget Iron Man at the moment.
Hi, I'm Zayo. I play River of Twilight. She is a light in the dark bard and an Arnie Tikos tiefling.
And that's all of you today. I just forgot about the hookshot thing.
I reminded you
yeah,
like
it's
20
fine.
minutes.
Just before we begin, we have a couple of things to announce. One, we have art of the characters, which is freaking fantastic. The art is by K-Ball Pinata on Twitter, Instagram, and Coffee. And she did an excellent job of bringing to life these characters. And holy crap, it is gorgeous. She is still open for commissions. So if you need art for your D&D character, go commission her. It's great. I'm honestly tempted to commission her again to get some art of my Frost Maiden character. Maybe next paycheck. So
Or
yeah, thank you
ask
so
the
much
other
for the art,
players.
and yeah, go check her art. I love her style. It's I love the like
It's
bald
so cute.
lines
It's so
and
cute.
how she does her
I love
shading.
it.
And yeah. Second thing, thank you to our sponsors. Roll20.net is our sponsor and has been our sponsor for like what, 2 years, 3 years? I don't even know anymore. The largest VTT on the market. It is free to make an account, and it lets you play games, not just D&D, but Pathfinder and Kids on Bikes, and Dallas is Missing, and there's new stuff coming out every day. One of the recent ones is Companion's Tale, which is a lets you like build maps, like world maps, as a like game. So it like gamifies the whole creating a setting thing. Looks pretty cool. I also noticed that Thirsty Sword Lesbians is now on Roll20. So I like their sales tag. If you love angsty disaster lesbians with swords, then please pick it up and play. So yeah, thanks to Roll20 for the sponsorship. All right, Tales of Amira. It's been a while. It's been what, a month ish since our last game. What do you guys remember?
We went shopping.
And spent basically all of our money.
Hey, you allowed Nala to get a magic quarterstaff because
Yeah.
sometimes you need to hit things and it needs to do magic damage. So,
And it's a good thing we're not buying anything today because the person who's been keeping track of our money is the one not here.
Yep.
Whoops.
Yeah, that's true.
Whoopsie.
Let's see. We turned in Mega and over to the authorities. We were able to talk the people into giving us a little bit. Like we were supposed to get so much for his head, but they didn't want to give us the money. But we made the argument that his head is part of the body, so we did indeed deliver his head. So we did get part of that money that we were able to spend while shopping, and um, we've heard a whole bunch of things. Especially, I think right now we have heard about a fox farm where cockatrices have been attacking at night and they're running out of foxes. So we're not really too sure. I think if because cockatrices are, I guess, valued by the people.
So the big thing is the people of Castle Grasp have reverence for the whole transforming to stone because their leader is a Dao, which is a stone genie. So anything that turns things to stone is considered sacred. And cockatrices turn things to stone.
So I think that's where we last were. We were at the farm and we were trying to decide.
Were we at the farm, or were we deciding if we were going to go to the farm?
You were deciding
Yeah.
if you were going to go to the farm.
Farm.
We could do. Well, it depends. We could have Minfi go there and basically deal with that
Okay, cool.
if we wanted to have that happen, or we can leave it for when Minfi gets back.
I mean, it might be a good first job for her with the whole, hey, you're now a stone arm. Deal with these cockatrices without killing them. Because
Yeah.
just get them to leave.
Yeah, kind of like the stone arms in particular are like very, very keen on making sure those are not, no harm comes to them.
Yeah, I could see Minfi being like, yeah, I'm not too keen on killing these things because she is a stone arm. She literally just got her arm of stone. So we could have her and her other stone arm companions deal with that while you guys check on the other lead that you had.
It wasn't
Said
so
about-
much a lead. It was something River had heard about, but she knew nothing of where it was besides desert. Way too vague to do anything.
Yeah, so you got that information, but you shared that with the party, right?
Yes.
And then Victor did some digging.
Yeah, and it just so happens that I got a letter from a contact of mine with the tip of the spear. So you all might have heard of this group. They're pretty well known. There's a bunch of like artifact hunters and treasure hunters and things like that. And well, a couple of my family were in them. My brother and my father before they kind of went missing, and I'd really like to find out more about what happened to them. So I've been trying to get more in tight with this group, and they sent me an opportunity, River, that might kind of line up with what you're looking at. So they say that they know about where to find a portal to the other. And I mean, I'm just trying to digest the note that Karu has sent me here. Yeah, they're willing to transport us to where this portal is, provide transportation is, and they want to learn more about this cult that it seems to be really interested in finding this as well. Have you ever heard of anything? I'm going to butcher this horribly. Is anybody of you, Merrick? Maybe you might know about this. Something called Ruby, Vexelnite.
Card.
Sound familiar to anybody?
Karu is
Do
this
we
familiar?
know?
I can tell you a couple
This-
things about it.
This would be an Arcana check, assuming you are proficient with it.
Nope.
21.
Okay. Merrick, you would have heard of it vaguely. You know it theoretically exists.
I mean, it supposedly exists. What does it do, Carter?
You know that it had something to do with being used during the transmutation wars, and that it was a highly volatile, dangerous, magical stone, similar to the Odembergite. But yeah, Odembergite is a lot more stable and able to be used for magic item creation. It's basically what powers all magic items in this world.
And that's probably why I know about it, because it's one that had been looked into but discarded.
Yeah, so the big difference visually is that while Odembergite is a green gem, Budvitskilonite is a ruby red.
I can also tell you that
I'm
it's...
gonna relay this to the group.
Well, I can also tell from what these people are telling me, it's also very dangerous to touch and handle. It could potentially make you grow a second head or turn you into all sorts of weird things that would take some pretty powerful magic to undo it. What they're telling me.
So, what you're saying is it could take some illegal magic to undo it.
Extremely potentially illegal and powerful.
Yep.
So, look for this thing but don't touch it? How are you supposed to transport it if you don't touch it? Can you, like, pick it up with sticks?
They say make sure you have at least 2 layers of cloth or a layer of leather between you and the crystal at all times.
Can make that happen.
What if you
Then we
picked it
can-
up with that and then tossed it in a magic box? Would it make the magic box explode, yes or no?
I mean,
find out.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is only one way
I
to
really
find
don't want to
out.
find out, because
I'm not asking for it to explode. I'm asking if that's
No.
the safest way to transport it.
Can we
I
stick
would-
it in your like magic door
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
maybe.
the plan. Yeah.
I'm just wondering
says-
because if we can pick it up and put it in there, then that's the safest way to, transport it over long distances because, we're not going to accidentally poke it with only one layer of cloth.
Absolutely. I mean, once it goes in the box, it just pretty much stays there, and then until we open it wherever else we go. So it's we go there, get it, put it in the box, then just come back by ourselves, and then open the box back up when we get back. Yeah, as long as we have like some way of just picking it up safely, I think, and getting it in there, should be okay.
We could just get a couple cloaks that we can wrap around it and...
So, what you're saying is organic materials should not be directly touching it.
Yeah, like no skin contact if possible. Actually,
I'm just
that
gonna kind of
magic
hold
shop-
up my prosthetic arm.
Do you really want to risk it?
No, but
His prosthetic arms just turns
Also,
into
matter
something
not
else.
how
I mean,
big it is, what if you can't pick it up with one hand? I mean, no offense, your hands are small.
I'm gonna clench my fist, and the armor is just gonna kind of spread across my body.
That's nice.
I mean,
It
I'm not
doesn't-
gonna do it, but just saying.
Yeah, we'll take some cloth and we'll toss it over it and
Wrap it up like a candy.
and then stick it in the
stretcher for it or
drawer.
something.
That's a plan.
I mean, okay. Yep. I mean, the only other thing I can think of is, see if that magic shop has like some kind of like floating disc scroll we can get our hands on, because that would be perfect for
I
this.
don't think we have any money left for that.
And even if we did, this is the type of thing that it might be illegal to even own.
Oh, extremely.
Yes.
So what
Yeah,
are
I
we
mean,
supposed
this
to
is
do if
transmute-
we find it?
So, basically go there, get it, bring it back, and then meet once we've got it. Meet up with this contact, and then they'll pay us. I mean, they're offering 1,000 gold for this. This is not.
How reliable is this contact? Are they gonna take this and destroy the world with it? How trustworthy are they?
Kara, would I know? It's literally just.
I
the
mean, your
letter is literally
parents
just-
worked for them.
Yeah.
As far as
Yeah,
you know, they collect artifacts to make sure they are not misused,
right.
or at least that's what they say. Like that's as far as you know.
I mean, my curiosity is definitely getting the best of me at this point. I mean, ultimately, I want to get in closer with them, so I can get more leads on what happened to my father and my brother. So I'm willing to take the chance on this one.
So
And,
they're the
you
best
know-
available option, basically.
Seems like it at this point.
I mean, at least then we would know where it is, right? We go get it before somebody else does, and then we know where it is.
Yeah.
So if something happens, then we know who did it.
And if this cult is out looking around for it, it might be better to make sure they don't get to this stuff first.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
If it's a cult dealing with the other, they're real bad.
Yeah, they also say they're interested in getting their hands on any artifacts that might be used to power this portal as well. So we should be on the lookout for those too.
So basically, shut down the portal, and if we can bring the things that made the portal with us, give them to them?
Pretty much, yeah.
I would like to look over those things before we do,
me too.
just to make sure.
Me too. And I'm assuming, based on this letter, I'm assuming we'd be free to keep anything else interesting we find for ourselves.
Excellent.
So, wait, River, do you want the portal to the other closed?
Yes. It is not safe enough for me to go home on my own. I'd probably just get killed. But I don't want anything from the other side of the portal to come here, because a lot of what's on the other side is dangerous, not to mention the cult is probably, dealing with, it's Desperon, right, Karu?
Yeah.
Dealing with Desperon, and I do not want Desperon to have any access to a portal to this plane. That would be really, really bad.
Okay. Zip up the portal so the darkness doesn't pour into here. All right.
Yeah, the soul-stealing, eating darkness.
Yeah, that would be bad if it got out. Okay. I'm on board with this.
Me too.
Let's head out then? I mean, I think we've already used up all our money on supplies.
Most of it.
Hey, we got what we needed.
Uh-huh.
Hmm?
Oh, I'm fine with this.
Yeah. Yeah, let's head out.
Okay. All right. So, you are given.
So it does-
Sorry.
Matt, your voice cut out.
still cutting out.
Yeah. There you go.
Any better?
Back now.
Yeah, I was just saying, like if I don't know, like it could basically, does the note say where to go for transportation, for initial transportation?
Yeah, I was gonna say you are given basically horses to ride and a map to a location that they have pinpointed as possible where they've seen the cultists heading. For expediency's sake, we're gonna assume you guys travel to that location. And what you find is the remains of a stronghold that predates pretty much everything in this area. And it looks to be made in a different style even than any construction that you are familiar with. I don't know if any of you are trained in history.
No, but I've got a +4 to it anyway.
I was asking, would Victor know anything about like the architecture style, people who built it, things like that?
Yeah, give me a history check.
doesn't look too familiar. 'Cause I got a 10.
No. If anything, the problem is it doesn't look like it belongs in this area of Omeria. Like it kind of seems more of something that you'd find more in the southern of the southern east area of the continent, but you can't quite pinpoint like the group that might have created this. It is in ruins. Like there's not much like of the stronghold itself. There is mostly ruins. There's a couple of walls still standing here and there. There's like the floor of stone, and you can tell that this was a pretty big stronghold, but it is so old and so deteriorated that there's not much left that you can like identify.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll learn more on the inside. Maybe there's more we can unearth there. But first, I'd be prudent to check around and make sure we're not alone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to
I'd like to check that out too.
yeah, look around for like any tracks.
Perception?
Yeah. Perception check.
We're
Oh
outside.
no! Oh no! River, how?
Thank
Is
God.
that better? 23.
Yes.
8,
Away from
5,
the ocean.
7.
This isn't good.
Yeah, you're in the desert. Like this is you traveled for at least like 5 hours into the desert itself. So yeah, you're pretty far from the ocean.
River
yeah.
just is mixed feelings on how bright it is. It's like she likes sunlight, she likes warmth. It is so bright.
Yeah. So the thing is, River kind of went looking for the not brightest place in here because it was so freaking bright. Because yeah, bright sunlight, not a cloud in the sky, desert sand, just like beating up that like heat against. It's not great. River, you eventually find a set of like footprints in the sand. And they seem to lead into a bit of the stronghold that like seems a bit less crumbly. You find a basically a hole in the ground, and you're probably attracted to the fact that it's dark, and like there's like first you see this like bit of like extra shadow, and you're like, shadowy place, let's go there. And you notice that it's more than just the shadow of a wall. There's a tunnel leading down below this like collapsed building.
Can I see anything looking down?
You can see a couple of things. One, there's like a dozen or so human footprints coming to and from. And below you see the flicker of torches.
Okay. River just walks over to where she can see the others still looking and like waves her hands in the air and points in the direction of the walls, like, over here. Because she doesn't want to, yell, but she needs to make sure they notice her.
Yeah, Nala goes over.
Yep. Merrick too.
Some footprints, a hole, and there's a light down there.
Also, one of the sets of footprints, at least one of the sets of footprints, is not humanoid.
So yeah, we should probably head down quietly, right?
Yeah. I'll go first.
Be careful.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go behind Nala.
Okay.
I'll go behind Victor as well.
Okay, I guess I'll
Stealth?
go at the end. Isn't Victor like extremely squishy?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want stealth checks? Since we want to be...
Yeah, if you're being sneaky, then stealth checks.
Listen, I could only do good on one roll.
Yeah. I was expecting to do worse on mine.
Okay. All right. So you descend into this basically hole. The first part is crumbly and it's just broken down masonry, but as you get deeper, there are actual steps and torches lighting the way. You eventually go down a hallway and see a pair of braziers up ahead, opening up into a first chamber.
Do we
Yeah.
do we hear anything as we're walking, like voices, anything of the sort that would indicate someone's down here?
Um. mm, well, first of all, as you leave the surface, like once the sunlight is cut off behind you, you can smell mold, mildew, and rot, which is kind of, very different from the dry sand of the desert above. There's also this like burnt leather kind of smell in the air, and like the smell of like cast iron.
That. Hmm.
River, it feels extremely similar to the other.
Yeah, she whispers that to the others, like, I think we're in the right place.
You can also hear like water dripping and like, falling on stone or into puddles. And there's a bit of like breeze here and there. Sometimes you hear a bit of a howl, probably from the fact that this is an old dungeon that probably has a few crevices to the surface.
Hmm.
So I'm assuming you continue downwards, being as
Yep.
sneaky as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And you eventually go down a set of stairs and into a chamber, a large chamber with masonry walls. There's two wide pillars that hold the 15-foot high ceiling aloft. And beyond that, there's a wide stone dais. At the center of that is a pedestal, and there's a glowing red gem the size of a horse's head on top of it.
Oh boy.
I think that's it. Victor whispers to everybody.
Yeah, this
That's way bigger than I expected.
and this also feels really easy.
Well, I'll go first. So
I'll come with.
I'm moving slowly.
Yeah, I'm keeping my eyes peeled for any particular traps or anything.
I keep basically beside Victor as we move forward because River doesn't want Victor left behind to get stabbed in the back.
As you reach the bottom
you.
of the stairs leading into the chamber, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
So I don't know, Merrick, are you going...
I'm gonna. Well, I got the saving throw, but I'm on the top of the stairs is where I was gonna stop.
Okay, so you didn't actually step into the chamber. It's
Not
right down the stairs.
Nope.
Okay, so Nala, when you step down, you feel like the ground starts almost to like liquefy. It's stone. But you feel like your feet want to sink into it and you're like, "Oh no." But you manage to keep ahead. You realize that standing still is probably not a good idea.
Okay, so I will go here.
Okay. So you reach the dais and like you feel like the stone in of the dais itself is not does not have this effect. The rest of you almost see like ripples on the stone as as Nala kind of like tap tap tap, like when you like the whole idea of like a monk tapping over water, like walking over water, but this is a stone ground, but it looks like that.
Yeah, that's probably why Merrick stopped at the top of the stairs, because he saw Nala take a step on it and was like,
So this is okay. The moment you described it was like, oh, you don't want to stand in one place. It's like, oh god, this is cornstarch and water, except the stone ground.
It's a Newtonian liquid.
Yes, that's the name. I couldn't remember what the hell it was called.
Yeah, Nala's just going to be like, weird floor.
How tall is the ceiling, Karu?
15 feet.
Okay. And for reference, with the hook shot, you had it, say, a 20-foot range in one and a 25-foot range in another. Tempted to just swing across, but, you know.
Where does it say 25 feet?
Attack roll.
Oh, the ranged 50. Attack. Okay, that's because the original one was 50 feet long, so it's basically half of the.
So it's 25.
It's 10, 20.
Show, don't you know you have to see if there's an actual target you can hookshot to? You can't just use it on any wall. Come on.
Oh, I'm looking at the pillars, because those are obviously targets.
You say that, but not all pillars have the correct mechanic.
And anyway.
Yeah.
Okay,
hold
it's
on.
fixed.
Let's. So Nala looks at this thing. Like, is it just sitting there, or?
Yeah, it's the biggest ruby you've ever seen. It feels somehow staticky when you get close to it. Yeah.
Hey.
So can I take some?
You also see a door heading south,
Mm.
midway down the.
Yeah.
Victor? Can something that big fit in the magic drawer thingy?
Let me look. So it can hold up to 12 cubic feet of non-living material, 3 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet.
Yeah, it would fit.
Okay.
It would use most of it, but it would fit.
Luckily, we used almost all our money earlier.
Yep. Yeah,
I mean, your other option is the other option is this is probably your exit, so you could potentially leave it till later, but also that means that if anyone else passes by or escapes,
they
or whatever,
could do something with it.
They could either do something with it or take it.
Yeah, I'd rather just box it up now. And then when we keep looking, okay. So I'm going to come down to where the foot of the stairs is. Can I see like any stable looking areas in this area? The floors at all just kind of look like ripply and gooey.
It all looks pretty much the same.
Can I test something real quick? Can I just aim
Sure.
and cast frostbite at the floor to see if that solidifies it anymore?
There is no water on the floor, so that does not really do anything. It looks solid. It looks absolutely solid right now. It just looked like
goo. I know. That's why I was testing it to begin with, because I wasn't sure exactly what the reaction was.
Yeah, no, when you hit the ground, it's...
Is there anything that I can launch my hookshot onto to grab it and swing across?
I just want to check something.
Because there's no way that little
there's the pillars.
Because Nala's like, I think I could just wrap it up and get it to you.
We're still gonna have to look further.
Go through other.
Yeah. But we want to get the thing in the thing. Okay. So step one. Now look, I'm someone that needs. Okay, I know some of you bigger picture, blah blah blah. But right now, I'm someone. This is right in front of us. We need to get this thing and the other thing.
Yeah.
So, Now, can I,
Okay.
if you all back up, I might be able to just do this real quick. How you're jumping, how far across can you're normally jump? How is that
Um,
determined?
I think it's feet
Strength.
versus your strength score. So, for example, if you have 8 in strength, you can jump 8 feet.
Yeah, so long jump is a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. If it's a standing long jump, you only have half of that. So it's strength feet as long as you have a running start.
I'm
I
a
think
monk.
a monk thing does give extra. Isn't
Step of the wind. You'd have
Yeah. I was thinking about doing step of the wind.
Yeah, I think that triples your long jump.
doubles.
Doubles.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I have a strength score of 1.
No,
That's
no,
not the
score, not your
Score, not the
modifier.
mod.
So your strength score would be 12 at least, 12 or 13.
13.
So 13 feet.
13 feet. So this
Step of the
doubles
wind.
it,
Yep.
makes it 20. So I could do it.
Yeah,
You
you could
could.
do it with Step of the Wind.
Yeah. So I need people to back up though, because I'm going to jump over this thing and I need to get to the nice. So now it's just going to be back up.
Right.
So I'm going to wrap up the thing and I'm going to spend a key point. Let me spend that key point. And Step of the Wind, the thing, whoop, and be like, it's all wrapped up. Here's the thing. Stick it in the thing. Right, Victor?
Okay. Yep. All right. I'll cast do the drawer on the wall, pull it out, say, okay, go ahead, get it in, quick.
Boom. All right.
Does anything happen, like, with where the gem was, or River's trying to keep an eye on the door just to see what happens to, like, the floor? Does it change when the gem moves?
It doesn't seem to change, but it didn't seem to change unless someone was stepping on it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Once Nala's got the gym situated, I'll shut the drawer.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I was like, drawer? And I was like, yeah. Yep. Your secret
that
test.
thing.
The chest. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
All right. All right. So now we got the red thing. All right. That's the first thing on the to-do list. Next, find evil cultist. Third,
Close the
zip
portal.
up portal.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Or with any other cool knickknacks we catch our
Yes.
interest. Although I am curious if other people are down here, why they would have left that there.
Because it's extremely dangerous to poke.
And also because getting to it looked like it was a pain in the butt.
Right, but you'd have to go through that anyway. Just keep moving.
It's
anyway,
likely that
all right.
yeah. It's likely that they
Was
might
it
have
more
a way
like
to.
the middle of the floor that did it, or?
I mean, wherever you stepped on the ground that wasn't the dais or like the stairs seemed to be affected by it.
But there's a door right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to just take a little cog from all the little bits and bobs and spare parts and just kind of chuck it onto the floor to see if it
Just
does the
ding,
ripple thing.
ding, 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 ding.
No ripple, no nothing.
No.
Might be a certain amount of weight that has to be on it. Well, I guess we gotta go to the door then.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's do this. Yeah.
Oops.
So I need to make another. If I walk along the wall.
You walk like gingerly, you're ready to
Yeah.
start running. Nothing happens to stone.
was totally the thing.
It was the thing. Ha 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 ha.
They put it there because it probably was a trap.
And as you see this happening, Victor, you're like, well, that thing is a transmuter stone.
Yeah, I'm just thinking the same thought. Yeah, could do weird things to the environment around it.
You're thinking this is more than just weird things to the environment around it. They may have been powering this trap via
That.
the stone. So by taking the stone off of the dais, you deactivated the trap.
All right.
I did it good. All right. Yes.
Good job. So.
Well, let's open this door.
Is that door locked?
Doesn't seem to be.
Looks
Let's
like
do
it's okay.
this. Nala's gonna open that door.
Okay. You open the door, and there's another set of stairs going down into a chamber that is looks like an underground chapel. There's stone benches. There's at the very far end that's almost like covered in darkness because there's only light on the northern end of this room. You see what looks to be another like dais, and there's like this fountain that has, from this distance, it looks almost like black liquid in it. But there's like stains on the ground, and the stains that are closer to you look red. There's also another basin on the western wall that also looks to be full of red liquid. The smell in this room is pretty disgusting. It's almost like a
bloodbath,
butcher's store. There's some stone benches. I think I mentioned that. There's 4 pillars on the southern side.
Do I see the people?
And yeah, as you're walking through the down the stairs, you see a slight shift of movement just before 4 people in red hoods, scimitars drawn, move to attack.
So I guess we are rolling initiative?
Yeah, initiative time.
Oh, River.
Well, I clicked it. We'll see if it actually worked.
Oh, damn, Victor.
Ooh.
Aww.
All right, well, Victor, you go first. You can see that going down the stairs, Nala has kind of paused as there's action happening.
Okay. So hearing some commotion coming ahead of us, but not being able to currently see anybody else in the room, I'm gonna load my light crossbow and just ready in action to shoot at anybody that steps into. I'll stay where I am.
Well, someone steps into view.
There we go.
9 does not hit.
The 9 hit him?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, ready to action apparently. It's okay. Wait, weren't we like maxing a die for this campaign? This is the campaign where we're maxing die, aren't we?
Yep.
Okay. So that would be another 4. So 10 slashing damage to Nala.
Well,
Merrick. Luckily, this is a choke point.
Luckily or unluckily, depending on how you look at it. I don't want to use a spell yet. So I'm just gonna kind of raise my prosthetic arm, rest it on the shield that I have out, and then I'm just gonna use my lightning launcher to try and zap the one who hit Nala.
Okay.
You crit, I crit,
Yeah, that's
and
how it works.
once per turn I can do an additional 1d6. So we're maxing a die, right?
Yeah, you're maxing the main die and then rolling
so
one.
it's so that first.
Yeah, it's already maxing the die for you.
But I know it's not actually. It maxed the other one. Okay.
Yeah, I maxed the second one.
Nice. Awesome. So that's a bunch of damage.
Oh yeah, this
Fucking
guy's very dead.
21. So you just hear a crackle of lightning and what?
Oh,
You linked their tokens. I'll take that.
Oh no, their tokens linked. Oh, I suffer.
I'll take that. Light
I
the sparks from
suffer.
that came off, and any damage
Chain lightning.
any damage that was
Like-
over what killed
no,
him can
like-
jump to the other one.
Every single. Oh, good. Yeah, now we're gonna delete them all from the turn order because I'm genius.
Oh no.
Great. All the cultists in here are linked.
Oh, Karu.
Excuse me while I reposition tokens all over the map.
Well, I'm enjoying my crit.
All
And the
right.
problems it's causing.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna have to make the other two cultists go afterwards, I guess.
Well,
So this one's dead.
Yes,
one in
the one
front
in
of me is
front of
dead.
you is dead. It got zapped to death by your companion.
Okay. I'm going to go here and try to hit this person. Is a 12 hit?
Yes, a 12 does hit.
And then
What's the 3?
I do not know.
oh, you know what? It's got it as
the
one-handed,
thing.
two-handed.
Oh, I see. Okay, so are you?
Two-handed, yeah.
So it would have done 6.
Oh, yeah. We can split that into 2 attacks or something if you want. 11 misses.
Okay. Maybe I set that up wrong.
Nah, I think that's just the automatic setting.
Yep.
It's not even doing the second damage properly because it didn't add the.
River's turn.
It is River's turn, yes.
1, 2. Ha! Okay, so there's 3 people still in here. Let's try and thin the herd. So, River's gonna step here and attack the one that Nala hit.
Okay.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
6 piercing damage.
You take him down.
Cool. And then...
Also, can I just say these guys are pretty stylish?
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I like that.
nice fashion sense. Too bad you're evil.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Wow, that's weird for a cultist to actually have an understanding of fashion.
You know what? I'm gonna go here because these are seats, right?
Yeah,
Cool.
they're
I'm gonna go here,
benches.
so it's gonna be harder to flank Nala.
okay. And then I don't know why. Let me just. No, not alphabetically. Stop that.
I mean,
All right, there we go. So the 2 cultists have to go because they're at the end of the turn order. But I foolishly moved them off the turn order when I was fixing their HP problem. So this one's going to move forward to Nala and try again with their scimitar. 14?
Nope.
Great. This guy's going to like jump on the bench and run over to River. And critically fail because apparently having the high ground is not.
You're really bad at that. Do you just want to like drop your weapon
You
now
know,
and
the
give
problem
up?
is, it's like
Vicious
high ground
mockery.
is fine, but the problem is you're so short. Like the swing just goes above your head.
Yeah, no.
Wow, even with horns.
River's just like, do you just want to drop your weapon and give up? You're like, you're embarrassing yourself.
And are you sure you don't know vicious mockery? Because that was definitely a mock.
Victor.
From where I am, do I have a shot at either of the 2 cultists on screen?
No.
Okay, then I will just kind of squeeze past Merrick a little bit.
I mean, you won't need to. I'm 2 feet.
Yeah, it's
Still,
still a
it's an narrow
5-foot narrow path.
Let's, I guess, step
From
down
the
to there.
stairs, yeah, you could get them from the stairs if you didn't want to go to the bottom.
Okay, so like
From the
there.
ending, yeah, from there.
Okay, then I will take a shot at the one on the right there. A moment.
Okay. I should have shrunk Merrick's.
But then you wouldn't be
And
able to
probably
see the
doesn't hit, right?
art.
Nope.
Then I will use a bonus action to try Water Whip on the same one and try to trip him. Dex save from that one.
Dex save. 9.
Hey, I did something.
So this
And that'll be my turn.
guy falls. Pro.
Oh.
Actually, I'll stay where I am.
Okay, well that guy's dead. And that guy is dead. So Merrick.
Yay.
Tiny Merrick.
Uh-huh. I can see them, right, from here?
You can
Probably this one. Well, not the one that's prone, because they're prone.
Not the one that's prone, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say they probably still have like half cover.
Doesn't matter. Don't hit him anyway. I'll take
Alright.
it after the crit.
Yeah.
All right. So, one that's prone.
Yeah, you got advantage on it.
Oh, I do.
Well, 21 hits. What? See, that's the problem with having both damages at once. You get to see how your two-handed
Other
damage
one,
did less.
Yeah.
And that's not their HP. HP,
That was
that
their
is their
AC, wasn't it?
AC. Great. Cool.
And unarmed. Does my unarmed also get?
Advantage, yes. It's still melee.
16 hit?
Almost clicked on their HP again. It's okay. They're dead.
And then I will... I'll jump on here.
Okay.
I'm a monk. I get to do that. That's me.
Hey, it's River's turn. River's just gonna go here,
Scoot, scoot.
wave at him, and attack. 15 to hit.
Hits.
7 piercing damage.
Okay.
See, that's how you hit. And offhand. And that's how you hit.
Well, you take him down. Good job. You have killed all the cultists.
Oh.
In this room.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Do they have anything on them? Like
Um,
keys or here's a map of our secret lair? Anything like that?
no. They have.
We just lost
We're
Matt.
yeah. I mean, Matt's been having issues.
Mm-hmm.
Not the cams.
They're wearing leather armor underneath their red robes. They've got like the red, like they're almost like not just cloaks. They're like like big robes with a hood that are like blood red, and they've got this like cool looking steel mask that they wear, and they also have like a steel choker around their neck with a symbol on it.
Do I
I wanna,
recognize the
like-
symbol?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna.
Give me a religion check.
Ooh. I would also like to try.
That's a 3.
I'm not religious.
God damn it, River. How do you roll that badly?
Let me just double check something. Okay. So, Victor, you kind of recognize this. It's a very obscure. Hi, Zio.
My Discord decided to reset.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't going to continue because you're the one streaming. So.
Thank you.
Okay. So where was I? This symbol is of a god that is on a pantheon that used to be followed by people who no longer exist.
Very, very
Um,
old gods here.
So with a 20, and given like what you know, like what you saw at the top, things are beginning to like fit together for you. This is from the Carnionic pantheon, and the Carnions were people that lived in Litmaya centuries ago, and they were wiped out. So as far as you know, no one nowadays follows the Carnionic pantheon. And the symbol that you see on the chokers is for Decor, the ninth god of the pantheon and the king of the pantheon.
So, and this is what the cultists are wearing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. So these are cultists worshiping a very, very old set of deities that really nobody even follows or believes in or probably would even know about today. Now I'm really curious where they dug all this knowledge up to begin with. This is going to be good.
Sure. What's up here?
Well, the first thing is a basin full of blood. The blood on this seems pretty fresh, which is probably explained by the fact that crumpled on the ground around it are 3 bodies drained of blood. All of them teenage humans.
Oh, I don't. Do they have any sort of like identification or I don't know, like
They look like commoner, like, farmers, like farmer kids. Like they're wearing what you would expect someone who lives on a farm to
So-
have.
But
3
anything like say a
teenagers?
bracelet or a necklace or something that. Okay.
Yeah,
No, these are
okay.
commoners, and they're like working commoners, so nothing.
Okay, so we can ask around maybe. Maybe have we heard of any kids gone missing or any? We haven't heard anything like that in Castle Keep. have we?
Well, not in Castle Keep, no. And you're farther, you're at
Yeah,
least far enough away that there were these ruins. These kids may have been kidnapped from different places and brought here. It's very possible a cult like this, trying to keep a low profile, would steal people from different places on purpose so that there wasn't a pattern.
It was just one missing person.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if we were questioning whether or not we should kill these people, we definitely need to kill these people.
Was there a question?
Well, no, I mean, but do we want to kill? Part of it's do you want to kill them all? But now I want to kill them all. I don't even want to talk to them. I want to just kill them all.
Maybe don't do that. Also, I am going to poke Nala. And 12 healing.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I would like to just put the mask and the choker and the cloak in my
Back to full.
handy dandy bag, just so when we go back we could make a report.
Okay.
And I could have things to show them, hey, so we found these cultists in these ruins about away, and they're wearing this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, let's grab a couple of sets of those.
Yeah.
Did you take notes of the kids too, just so we can give descriptions?
Yeah, I probably would have gotten out one of my notebooks and written a description of each of them.
Just so we can report that, hey, if you want to find their bodies to give them proper burial, here's where they are.
You were going to say something, Matt?
I was going to ask, can I tell, just looking at the bodies, were they killed in some kind of ritualistic way, or are they just, just throat cut or something like that?
Throat cut.
Okay.
Probably throat cut, drained blood into it.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't this kind of scream as ritual killing?
It does.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a cult, so...
There's a couple of things. There is a door to the west beside the other blood-filled vessel. There are stains on the ground that kind of go towards that door, the blood stains on the ground.
Do they look like drag marks, or do they look like
yes
footprint?
There is a lever in the wall next to the door, and the door has a stone knocker built into it.
Let's leave that for the moment.
There's 2 doors down here we might want to check.
Is this just a regular fire?
Yep, that's just a big brazier.
Nothing weird burning in it? No writing? No? Okay.
Up or down?
So, Nala, give me a perception check.
Uh-oh.
As you stand between the doors.
Ooh.
Okay. You think you hear a woman screaming from behind the southern door.
I hear somebody in trouble.
Then let's go.
Let's go.
I open the door.
Let me just double check that door is openable.
If it's not, I've got thieves' tools. I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, no, the door opens. And there's stairs leading down.
Then let's go. God.
All right. So as you're going down the staircase, you hear the woman screaming. She's not screaming, ah, she's going, you think this is bad? This is nothing. I've been in far worse dungeons than this. Let me tell you, pal. And then you hear another guy who's in the hallway just going, just shut up.
Oh, so it's not in pain, but it's just obnoxious. I love it.
Yeah. So you go down the stairs and you see there's two cultists that are like guarding what appears to be cell doors
Well,
in a very narrow, cramped corridor. So roll initiative.
19.
15.
You know, this would be the hallway that you'd hope an enemy didn't have lightning bolt. Also, Karu, is that moving?
Is what moving?
How can you see that far?
I have
because you have
120 dark vision.
Yes, it is moving.
Okay. Cool.
What is? I'm guessing it's that thing all the way down the hall
Yep.
that I can't see.
Mhm. Yeah. Your character knows exactly what you're looking at.
Yeah. We found it.
All right, so they get to go first. Okay. So one thing, down here, I believe there's no lights sources.
I mean, there's the. That's unfortunate.
As you're going down the stairs, did anyone turn on a light? Because I know there's some
Light. If someone asks for a light, River has light.
Because
Then yes. At this point, we know that we're going to be in combat, so it would probably be a good idea.
Yeah, River probably just has a little ball of light floating around her. Think like the Sealy from Genshin.
Okay.
Well,
did that turn on the light for you guys?
not really.
I don't notice a difference, so, No, not Matt.
Well, you're not going to notice a difference because you have...
Yeah, the one who would notice a difference is not
is
here.
Matt. But you guys should be able to see, like, brighter now.
Yeah, it should be farther down you can see at least.
Yeah,
I can see both of them. I can't see beyond that. I don't know.
I can
what-
see up until
Yeah,
here.
that's fine. It's because her light is only...
It's a light cantrip.
40 feet? Yeah, it's like that. So you should have like 60 feet of dark vision approximately.
20 bright, 20 dim.
Yep.
And it is
Okay.
absolutely like a pinkish hue like her cloak.
Of course.
All right, so cultists can now see you guys because lights. And since he goes first, I guess he gets the jump on Nala.
Will you
Oh,
stop
God.
that?
Another crit for me. Yeah.
I just healed that, you
Got
son
it.
of a bitch!
Another 10 damage. Oh, wait.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
One more to
11.
that.
Yeah.
I just healed that, you bastard!
River, it's your turn, conveniently.
I'm not gonna waste anything on that. I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast that guy. Because
Okay.
how dare you? 15 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
3 cold damage, and give me a DC 14 con save.
Boy. 9!
Hey, you're poisoned.
Great.
Have fun. And that's all I can do. Because I do not have healing word.
Okay, Merrick.
All right. Well, Merrick is just gonna kind of line up his lightning launcher again. He's not gonna go for the one immediately in front of Nala, though. He's gonna go for the other one.
Okay.
18.
Hits.
So take 14 damage.
Jeez.
Zap.
All right. You zap him to death. Oh, you maxed the first time.
Yep. And almost max the second.
Well, I think I'm figuring out who the DPS of the party is.
A show character DPS? No. That's like saying.
I mean,
a
there's also Nala with her like 15
Nala
attacks
is-
per turn.
Oh, that's just monk is insane. Like I
Monk
don't
is
understand how
great.
people
I
say
l-
monks aren't good.
Oh yeah,
Monks
everyone's
are
like, oh
fan-
yeah, monks are so
Monks
weak,
are
and it's like,
fantastic. No, they're not.
Like, fuck off! You just
First-
haven't played a monk
firstly-
properly.
They are a cheap date. You don't need to worry about armor. You don't need to worry about magical weapons once you get to a certain level.
Yep.
And your movement speed is ridiculous. All right, I'm done.
all right,
Alright.
Nala, they have tenderized this one. Okay, 23 hits. Hey, now it does more damage. And that is enough to whack him on the head and knock him out, or kill him, if that's what you
Yeah.
were going for.
Yeah,
And Matt gets back just as we finish.
Just as combat's over.
Yeah. Does one of them have keys?
well, first, do we hear anything from people at the cells?
Well, you do hear the woman that was yelling earlier is just like, "What's going on out there? I
We're
heard
here
fighting.
to stop the cultists.
Oh, great! Not that I needed your help. I was fine."
Mm. Yeah, okay. Do you want us to leave you here then?
Yeah, we'll let you get out yourself. Have fun.
You don't have to take that so seriously.
Too bad.
Fuck you.
Oh, I like her.
Do
Mary
any of
Bly.
these guys have kept keys so we can unlock and meet this wonderful person?
Yes.
All right, I get the keys and I unlock to meet this wonderful person.
Okay, so which doors are you unlocking? The yelling is coming from deeper, like from the last cell to the north.
Oh,
I mean, we could
Not this
unlock
one?
every door. There might be
Yeah.
more prisoners.
yeah.
So, yeah, I unlock these
Okay.
two.
So you unlock the one. Well, let me just.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there is no doors because there's cells.
Oh, probably
So we
bars.
can. Yeah, bars.
Okay. You don't actually need keys because apparently these are unlockable from the outside. There is a 4-inch by 4-inch hole cut into each of the doors that lets you see in. That's what's going on. But for the purposes of the map, they just left them open. So the first cell door to the north, you can see an unconscious girl. A teenage girl. She's probably maybe 14, 15.
Uh-oh.
Oh, open that up. She alive?
You check on her. She does seem to be alive, but barely. Like she has a nasty bruise on her head, like she was knocked out and dragged down here.
Well, we might get in more fights, so I don't think I can use a healing spell, but can I use a medicine check to try and treat her and make sure she's going to be okay until we can get her out of here?
Yeah,
I would
go
like
for
to aid in that.
it. Okay, so you get advantage.
Didn't need it, but
Okay.
I don't care.
She seems stable. She's unconscious right now and probably will remain so, and that might be for the best.
Yeah.
We don't want to have to
You're
worry
you're
about
hoping
defending.
maybe that mouthy lady might be able to help with that.
So I can look into this one and see no one, right?
You see a body inside, but it is clearly rotting.
So I open the door and it definitely
Yeah,
Is it a
that
commoner?
person. It's another young commoner, maybe 17 years old.
Hey, if you see a body that's rotting, you might not want to open the door just in case, because sometimes bodies that are rotting don't stay.
oh, I can
Yeah.
deal with that. Don't worry. But maybe take note of like if you can see anything, so we can report them.
so
Mhm.
rotting body in that one. What about
Yeah.
these two?
Those two also have bodies in them, emaciated looking bodies.
I'm just
They've
gonna take
been-
the masks and chokers off of these two as well.
So are they also dead?
Yeah, I mean you can open the doors and check, but as you go and
Yeah.
check, they're dead. from your guess, probably like starvation, dehydration, like.
Okay. So I open up these doors.
One to the north has nothing. That one's empty. One to the south has an 8-year-old boy who is curled up in a corner and just like very scared.
Hi. What's your name?
Pam?
I'm Nala, and we're here to help Pan. So yeah, just stay put for right now, and
We're gonna get you
Yeah.
out of here.
we're gonna get you out of here.
You have any food?
Oh, yes.
Uh-huh.
River's gonna
Hungry.
go into the room and give him some food. Because it's
Okay.
River. Of course she
And-
has food.
And Merrick's just gonna pull out a bottle from his
Okay.
backpack and just hand it over. Here's some water. Drink it slow.
Yep, water.
We'll get you out of here once we deal with the rest of the cultists, okay?
And then I unlock these doors. Did we meet the wonderful person?
Yeah, so inside the door to the north, the one to the
Oh.
south is empty again. You see a woman. You open the door and you see her. She's missing her left arm and leg. They have been replaced with prosthetics, metallic
What?
limbs.
What? Merrick is gonna, as soon as Merrick sees that glint, he's gonna kind of poke his head and be like, "Oh, how well are they made?
Decently enough.
Not bad."
Hey, I'm
Hmm.
Nala.
Merrick.
Hi. Name's Jen. People call me Construct Jen because of the,
Nice.
like, it's the arm and leg.
Uh-huh. Merrick's just gonna kind of cross his arms and nod. Oh.
Hey. As I was investigating these steel cult and got captured. But it's fine. You know, I would have found a way out. It's fine.
Mhm.
But thanks. Anyways.
Do you have any weapons? Doubt it.
They took my weapons.
What do you use?
Question.
Because if it's swords, they have a lot.
Yeah, swords. Short sword, crossbow. You know.
I've got a crossbow.
Can I have it?
And I'm just gonna press a button, reach into the backpack, pull out a crossbow.
Awesome. So I'm guessing you guys are going to check the rest of this place.
Yes.
Yep.
There's an unconscious girl in the room, in the cell, all the way down there, and there's a little boy. We're probably
How
gonna.
about I take the kids out of here?
Uh-huh.
That'd be great.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, thanks for the rescue. I'll make sure the kids get out of here.
Thank you.
River, make sure to give her a little extra food and water for both her and for the unconscious girl if she wakes up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She immediately starts like munching on things. God, these guys have to start feeding their people. Jeez. All right. Yeah, and then there's stairs going down further
I
at the
don't
very
like the thing
end.
that's
of
moving
this.
that I can now finally see.
What? It's fine. It's just
Yeah.
moving.
Nala's gonna
menace.
just like step in here and like, okay, I see the swirling things. I'm just gonna step aside to allow you, those who know magic stuff, to walk freely to the swirly thing. I hit
Oh.
things. I don't think hitting this would be a good idea, right, River?
No.
I still don't quite know how we're gonna close it, but if
I
we can
mean-
Yeah,
examine
to be
it.
fair, you probably didn't see it initially because you have like the stairs going down, so you would have just seen like the stairs or the
River's
stairwell.
River's gonna step forward because, hey, she's got to figure out how this thing works and figure out how to turn it off.
Yeah, so you go down into this room, and there's a stone altar that's like 4 feet off the ground, and there's strange black bones that are covering the top of the altar. Floating 2 feet above the bones is what looks like a constantly flickering stain in the air. Every few seconds or so, you see what looks like a dark hallway at the center of the stain, almost as if this stain was an unstable portal into a dark, shadowy realm beyond.
Do I see anything that might be maintaining the portal? Like anything else magical on the table?
The only thing you see in this room are the black bones. And those of you who are going down in there and looking at the bones can give me a religion check.
Why religion?
You have guidance if you want it for this.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'll take it. 22.
Okay. River. Those are the bones of an Ustiusian Punisher. An angel that serves Ustius, the god of judgment. Why you know this is because Ustius is also located in the shadow. He is, or at least he kind of resides in an area called the Area of Judgment, and these punishers are the angels that protect that sanctuary from attack and from outsiders.
What is this creature, this being's view on both the lady and the bad guy? That I can't remember the name of.
Ustios is the god of judgment. He is a god of balance. So if light is one end of the spectrum with dark on the other, he's the center.
Okay. So, not someone I hate, just exists.
Yeah, he's a very, very neutral god, and he is the one that kind of judges souls before they reincarnate.
But why would they?
And you're pretty sure he would not like the fact that his angel's bones are here. 1, because it means an angel was killed. 2, because you're pretty sure those bones are what's keeping that portal active.
Yeah. Does anyone here have, like, mage hand?
I just have a hook shot. I don't have mage hand.
I really wish I had mage hand.
Yeah,
Me
so
too.
do I.
Maybe
God.
get that emerald, that ruby. Easier to with.
Does anyone have a long pointy stick so we can maybe slide the bones off?
I mean,
I could use.
Oh,
I
you
mean,
do!
I could use.
You do have one! We could try just basically placing this stick down and sliding across the table to slowly get the bones away from the portal.
So away from the portal or towards the portal? Like send them back.
portal-
The portal is
maintained.
2 feet above.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Basically, these things are maintaining the portal. They're the bones of an angel.
That's not good. So I'll take my stick and
Hold on, Matt, were you going to say something?
I would say I've also got gust if we need to blow any of them out of the way. But I'll make the first effort.
stick. Bones move.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Okay, so you're going to use like your staff to like sweep the table of bones?
Yeah.
Okay. As the bones clatter to the ground, the portal winks out of existence.
Okay, we need to... So, is that deity one who is only... Like, does anybody who's not from the other worship them or know them here? Because it might be a good idea if there is a temple to them here to return the bones there.
That's what I was actually going to ask. Karu, do I know anything about in terms of what would be the most respectful thing to do with the bones?
Ideally, give them back to the god it belongs to.
Yeah, but...
There probably are worshippers of Usteos around. At least in Aruketa there might be. Anyone, you know that anyone holding on to the bones in any kind of way that is inappropriate might lead to the god being angry at you specifically. So possibly just noting where this is and letting the Usteos followers come deal with this later might be a better option, unless you're okay with being cursed by a god.
I do actually have a question, though. Do we have an extra blanket or something? Because we brought some to hold the... Because I kind of want to set the blanket out and then put the bones on top respectfully, so they're at least not laying on the dirty ground.
Okay.
Yep, I do have an extra blanket.
Okay.
Is there anything else in here? Any like weird writings on stuff or?
Not that you can see.
Okay. Well, we gotta take care of the people so they don't use these bones to...
Yeah. Do that again.
Yeah.
Once the bones are placed respectfully, like, River isn't really religious, but she's still gonna just offer a prayer to the goddess of light, being like, if by any chance you can contact Usteos to just apologize with the whole, we don't know who killed this angel and we're gonna try and stop them from doing this thing, but we're trying to respect the bones. Please make sure he's not pissed at us. She's not religious. She doesn't expect to do anything. She's just being careful.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, so Construct Jen has picked up the unconscious girl and led the other boy out. Where are you guys heading?
There
are
was
still
another
some
door.
rooms. Yep. And then there were two other doors. The one north of where we were, and then there was one west of the chapel.
Yeah, maybe
I say
go to the north. Yeah.
And then after that, go to the west.
Okay.
Also, you guys just see Merrick walking up quite a bit faster than he normally would be able to.
Did you replace your legs too?
No, my armor just makes me faster. You also notice that there's a lack of clanging of the armor. Because while wearing this particular armor, he doesn't have disadvantage on stealth.
Wouldn't walking faster with that armor just...
Nope.
Be uncomfortable long term?
Nope, because it's the armor boosting me.
Still seems like it would be uncomfortable. So this door next?
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So before we open this door, do we want to go on a short break?
Yes.
Yeah.
I need something to drink.
Me too.
We will be right back. And we are live, and Karu's being mean to Earl.
Serves you right for getting a hairball from that.
I didn't even really bite his tail, and somehow I got hair in my mouth.
Perfect time to come back on cam, huh?
Uh-huh.
I really need to brush this cat.
I've been telling you that.
Yeah, well, I need help with that. Okay. Great. Welcome back, guys. With fresh tea on... Cat, stop that, please. You open the door to the north and reveal a passage leading down with 2 doors to east and west and 1 door to the north. These doors, the ones to the east and west, are locked. There's an iron padlock
Oh.
on the door bolts.
Nala will stand up and say, like, these two are
America's gonna
locked.
scutter. America's gonna scutter towards it.
We
Versus
might
gonna
want to
listen.
check the farthest one before we try opening.
Yeah, they're locked with like padlocks on this side of the door, so whatever's inside cannot come out.
All 3 of them?
No, the 2 to the sides. The one to the north does not have any locks visible.
We might want to check there first, since anything behind these 2 doors can't sneak up on us. They can't get through.
I guess.
You can pick
Could
the
be.
locks after.
All right. All right. I'll open this door.
Okay. You open the door and it leads into a long room with a 50-foot long stone table carved of the same stone from which the floors were hewn. There are 22 chairs positioned around the table, and against the far wall there are 3 large barrels. Otherwise, this room is empty.
Oh.
If there's this many chairs, where are all the people?
Those chairs are as old as the whole
Yeah.
structure that is centuries old.
Yeah, but does it look like anyone sat in them or used them?
Give me an investigation check.
I'm just wondering where the hell all these cultists have been sleeping. 20.
A couple of them have been used to one end, but not all, like 20 of them at any given time. There are 2 doors leading off from this room.
The first door?
That's the first
Yeah.
door, and yeah, the other door is over here.
Open. This one.
Which apparently that door is not locked. It is open. Okay, you open the door. Are you guys being sneaky?
I mean, trying to be quiet, yes.
Okay.
Stealth?
That's fine. I was just checking to see how noisy you are. Stairs
No.
leading up. And now I need to ask you, because there's stairs going up, so you can't basically see what's above the stairs. Is anyone going to go up, and are you being quiet?
Nala will go up and she's going to try to be quiet.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
River wants to follow because Nala's gotten hit multiple times. She wants to be around to heal her.
Okay, and give me a stealth check. Okay. And I'm guessing Victor's bringing up the rear. Cat. Fuera. No, fuera.
Oh, hey. We found where they
No.
were sleeping.
Yeah,
At least some of
you
them.
creep up the staircase and like peer into the room, and it's a chamber where people sleep. Someone was just asking where these people sleep. You just found the answer, or at least partial answer. There are 2 beds that are occupied with sleeping cultists. There's a couple of boxes with like crates. Boxes with crates. Yep, that's what it is.
Boxes with clothes.
Boxes and crates.
Mhm.
Do they hear me?
They're sleeping. They do not hear you.
Oh, this is bad.
I kind of wish we had a rogue in the party for an instant like this.
I mean,
I would like to hit this one.
and I would like to take out a dagger and go with the other one.
Okay. Give me attack rolls.
Advantage because they sleeping.
Yes.
Oh, advantage. I'm
Okay.
sure 24 hits.
Yep, both of you hit.
Yeah.
And as far as I'm concerned, they're basically crits because
Oh,
they're unconscious. So you do max damage.
Well, that was only 7 damage total then. But you know.
So Nala kills her cultist.
Are we the bad guys in this situation?
No, these guys
No.
freaking ritually sacrificed teenagers and had an 8-year-old that they were starving.
This is why Nala said at theirs, like, okay, like this is why she said, like, well, maybe we wouldn't kill. This is like why. When she saw sacrifice teenagers, kill them all, and that means even in their sleep.
I know, River just feels mixed there. She knows they're evil. She knows they deserve this, but at the same time, killing someone while they sleep, she's like...
Okay, so Merrick didn't kill his, and he is basically waking up and about to shout.
I'll attack, because, I mean... might as well.
Okay.
To be honest, Merrick probably.
We're still on basically surprise round, so. Yep, that's enough.
Blub, blub, blub.
He starts to wake, starts to give out a cry, and you Eldritch blast him to death.
So just real quick, after taking masks and chokers, what are in these?
Food and water.
Yeah, we're taking those.
Is it good food and water?
Don't care.
It's edible food and water.
We
It's
want
probably
to make
what
sure
the cultists were eating.
we want to make sure these guys don't remain here or have to restock if there are some that aren't going to be killed,
Fair enough.
aka that are not here.
Well, you can't carry all of it.
Karu, I have a bag of holding.
You can carry most of it. I don't know if you want to fill it with water, but it's water. You could just overturn the crate, the barrel, and
We might do that, but we'll see how many people we're going to have to travel with rescuing. We might
Okay.
want to take that with us, or at least refill all the water skins we can find.
yeah, you are in a desert, so
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I will at least refill my water skins.
Okay.
Yeah, I did give the kid quite a bit of water, so I will also refill mine while I'm here.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Easy enough.
And we have another door to check.
Yeah, so there's I don't know why they did not.
Anything under the mattresses or anything really quick?
You search and there doesn't seem to be anything.
Can
I
you hear
a
him?
whiny kitty.
Hmm?
It's so whiny.
It's not your supper time. It's not even close. Not even close.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Turns out pressing Alt and
Oh no.
arrow key to the left makes you go back a page.
Oh,
Yeah, it'll do that.
so Karu, what are in the barrels?
You go check the barrels. I need
Uh-huh.
to reopen my
Windows.
everything.
Yeah.
Barrels. The barrels smell of vinegar.
Hmm.
They're wine casks.
Wine that's gone really bad, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, the wine casks look about as old as the rest of the original structure of this place, so we're talking about centuries old wine kept in
I mean, if it had been
wine
like,
barrels.
if it had been dwarvish or elvish, might have
It
been.
is not.
I know. I'm saying maybe. All right, let's keep moving then.
Yeah,
It's
let's open this door.
it's easy enough to tell that even the people, the cultists here, have not bothered.
So what you're saying is this is also very, very explosive too, because,
I mean, it's vinegar. Is vinegar explosive?
well, you said it's alcohol in general, isn't
Used to be alcohol.
it? Never mind that.
Alcohol evaporates.
Yep.
And you're left with vinegar. All right, so door, blip, with a staircase going up. I love stairs that you can tell which way they're going.
Right.
Can I try to be sneaky again?
Sure. Sneak
Oh.
checks.
Oh no.
I think I'm sneaky.
Wow, Victor's the sneakiest.
Okay. So you start going into the room, and I'll wait till the rest of you get into line. You can stop moving as you get to the top, and I
don't
will
like
give
this.
a description.
I really don't like this.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Okay,
Oh boy.
so-
Oh boy.
Before you can get a sense for the room, your attention is drawn to a man in dark robes standing before a wide mirror set at a 45-degree angle against the eastern wall. Transfixed, the cultist doesn't seem to notice you as he starts to chant in a strange language, which one of you recognizes. You watch in awe as the mirror stops reflecting the room behind the man. Dark shadows swirl across the mirror's surface. Then a silver-skinned creature with two conjoined faces appears. The strange language that he's chanting in is Bestie.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's bestie, isn't it?
I forgot to do that. Give me one sec.
I'm very concerned by this thing.
I'm concerned Nala is right beside it. Are you concerned too?
He is very
he's hungry.
concerned about the fact that we took a break and didn't
And
feed him.
didn't feed him.
He
As far
doesn't
as
care
should
how
be
early it
concerned,
is.
It would be 5 o'clock right now. 5:30.
Yeah, doesn't matter. We took a break after talking on the computer thingy. So clearly it's food time. Where DM Dave puts out way too much things. He recently actually had a picture of what this thing looks like, which is what I'm looking for. Because apparently I didn't download it, because I'm a dummy. Or for frick's sake, how does one man put out so much content?
Skill
Lots and lots and lots of effort.
and a lot of skill. Come on up, Earl. Carter's looking for things. We need you on stream to distract everyone. We go, kitty. There's the kitty.
Oh, Earl.
Please brush your cat tonight, Karu. Holy fuck, you can tell spring's coming with this boy.
kitty.
Ooh, what's this? What's this? Is this string? Is this string?
It not food. He's still gonna try and eat it.
Always.
Please don't knock over my pop. Oh, it's on your head now. What are you gonna do? You need a brush. Have you found it yet, Karu?
He's prodigious in his craft and puts a lot of monsters out.
So that's a no.
Adventures and things. And also, Patreon is not loading the fastest.
Oh, yeah. The farther you go into an archive, the...
A web page is slowing down your browser.
Yeah, maybe if you didn't have infinite scrolling only.
I really wish they had a not infinite
Yeah,
scroll.
just pages. Hey, Patreon, I know it's not going to happen, but if you ever see this, just stop infinite scrolling. No one likes infinite scrolling.
No.
The only people who like infinite scrolling are wrong.
Okay, I can't find it. Unless it's in one of these two PDFs I just downloaded, which I'm going to double check. Because I got to the one with the other. Oh my god, a dragon cat. That's adorable.
What?
What?
Can we have that instead? Not to
Can we
fight,
have one?
but- Yeah, please. How about two? One each?
You can fight it to the death.
No.
No way!
Please,
We'll roll animal
show
handling
us.
checks until we tame it.
please show us what a dragon cat looks like, please.
Yeah, I
Yes,
did not
please.
find it. I will show you what a dragon cat looks like.
Please and thank you.
There. Challenge rating 1/4.
Wait, does that mean technically you can have it as a familiar?
Probably.
I can hear Kuro like, shit.
Yeah, it's got 4 hit points.
Oh my god!
It's like a tressum.
It's like a draconic tressum. Yeah.
It's so cute.
Also, he statted out dogs, so if you wanted to have a dog as a familiar,
Oh, that's not
you could,
fair.
you could have a dog. An actual dog.
Woof woof.
I didn't find it, but anyways, this guy looks like two faces, basically like you had like another face here, but made out of liquid silvery metal, like polished liquid steel. That's what you see appear on the mirror. And in Bestie, this being says, "What is it that you seek, Osrolos?" And the robed man kneeling before the mirror lifts his hands to the sky, and in common he goes, "Oh, great God of judgment, I know I have asked so much of you, but I ask for only one thing more." And the two-faced creature with it's got this stereo voice going on from both mouths goes, "Speak." And this time it's in common, so the rest of you can understand it. And the cultist kind of begs, "You have spoken of one final sacrifice that must be made before the narrow path will accept me. Please, have I found this person? Surely it is the woman with the iron arm and leg." And the silver creature switches back to Basti and goes, "No, you have not found this person, but it appears that the one you seek has found you." And the creature looks at River. Kill her, and the narrow path will open. And
So
you're
you're muted.
muted too.
Guys, bad.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
At this point, the man turns and sees all of you standing there.
Time to fuck him up.
Yes.
Time to roll initiative.
Again.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
I love how River's like shit.
Oh, yeah. There we go. There's a monk initiative.
I'm going last. Boo. Well, last of us.
Hopefully this guy is going last. Please, Karu, crit fail.
Yeah. What?
I mean, pretty close. He does go and like points at you guys and goes, "Kill them. The girl is mine." And the large being, so the big thing there that's a face, is a construct made out of steel. And that's the like face of it.
So is it actually there, or is it in the mirror?
This thing
So-
beside Nala is a construct, like a huge, like 10-foot tall construct made of metal with like what the token is just the face of it.
Great. Awesome.
So,
Your turn.
can I just run to the bad guy?
You'd have to pass around the construct, but yes.
Yeah, it's time. It's fuck up the bad guy time. 12 hit?
No.
Okay. I am going to spend a key point to do flurry of blows, which means I get to do 2 unarmed strikes. First one. Please tell me a 23 hits.
23 hits.
If it didn't,
All right.
we'd be dead.
Okay. And because I am, here's the thing, this is important, because I am an open hand monk, and because I hit with flurry of blows, this asshole cannot take reactions until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
Nice.
And there's no roll for that. It just happens. That's the one I like.
Yeah. Okay. So 4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's something.
All right. Anything else?
And no.
Victor.
Okay. I mean, it was a bonus action to activate the feather whip, right? Or a regular full action.
This pause brought to you by Karu looking it up.
Yes. Wait, no, this is not the feather token I was looking for. What's that called? It's
Oh,
not
it is an
token.
action. Never mind. Yeah, I'll do it. So I'm going to throw that out toward 10 feet. Oh, so I gotta get closer. Right. Then for now, I'm just gonna take a shot at the fellow in front of the mirror. If I'm okay. I basically would just step over Merrick and shoot at the guy there, and then I'll step backwards.
Okay. He still gets half covered because of the steel one.
15.
Which meets even with half cover.
Okay. For 7 piercing.
'Kay.
I'll try to trip him as bonus action. Water whip. Dex save for him, and then I'll step back down off of Merrick's head.
He does not fall prone.
But he'll still take 7 piercing then.
Yep.
It's my turn.
Okay.
Karu, question. So, this big thing was basically told to attack everyone else and leave River for him, right? Does it look like it's completely ignoring her at this point then with that order?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna step here and then really hope its order to ignore River is completely listened to. And she's gonna step back here.
Okay.
It doesn't do anything? Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, so, I am going to hit Big Baddie and hope this hits. Please hit. 21 to hit. I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah.
Cool, so Frenzied Bolt. It does 10 damage of cool damage.
Okay.
And let me just double check. I rolled an odd on the die, so it bounces to the construct. 19.
That hits.
So that does 16 of psychic damage. Oh, fuck.
And also, oh fuck.
Huh. Well, this thing is not actually a construct.
Huh.
So it's not actually immune to psychic damage?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Oh, look how little damage that did.
And here's the bad part. I was really hoping there were more enemies in this room that I couldn't see.
It bounced again.
I'm assuming
don't
that
think that
this
hits
is
anybody.
Nala.
No.
Oh, God. So it just basically bounces to the baddie, bounces to his construct, and then bounces above Nala's head and into a wall.
And I was just like, that was cool.
River's just thinking, oh, God, good, it didn't hit anyone else. But yes, I actually really like that spell, because it's just ridiculous if you can chain it right. And, actually, what I'm also gonna do is call out to Nala and be like, you can do it, kick his ass, and give her inspiration.
Ooh, what is that?
It's a D6 as of right now. So you can add a D6 to a saving or an attack, that kind of stuff.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Anything else? Merrick.
All right. If I get to the top of the stairs, can this thing reach me from here?
It's possible.
Mostly because I'm trying to see if I should just try using my lightning launcher, or if I'd have disadvantage if I tried. I'd be aiming for the big guy. Or not the big guy, the baddie.
I mean, from where you are, he does still have like the steel ones protecting him.
Okay,
So he
but
gets
then-
+2 to his AC, but you can still try.
I will
He's not-
point out, the big guy took, like, no damage. We might want to start chipping away at him.
Fine.
And you do a
but
shit ton of damage.
If I hit anyway. If I hit
Oof.
anyway.
Oof.
It's
Yeah.
okay. I'm not getting closer.
Okay. Well, so I have news for you.
Oh, God, it was that door.
The door behind you opens and a cultist comes out, sees what's happening, and not knowing anything
Ah, son
but
of
the
a
fact
bitch.
that you are attacking their leader, go and miss you, I'm guessing. It's a 12 hit.
AC is 16.
Yeah.
She's like, nope.
Misses you.
Betcha big guy's like, no, leave her for me.
And that's going to be his turn. He is going to cast a spell.
Uh-oh.
Takes out a small straight piece of iron and holds it up to Nala, and I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Remember, you have inspiration. Oh, God, thank you.
The hold person spell does not work.
Oh, God.
He's like, shit. Well, that's all he can do. Does the no reaction last until your turn?
Yep. The end of my turn.
All right.
Oh.
And yeah, by now he's gone. Restrain the what are you? What are?
Arnatikos.
Well, no, I was thinking of your
Voice.
Tiefling.
voice. Yeah, restrain the voice. And the cultist comes out and grabs something from the table.
Wait, there's another cultist?
Yeah, another one just came out of the goddamn door the river is beside. I was really hoping they'd show up through the other door.
Yep. And I need. Apparently, I didn't see. So he grabs the item, and it's like this small iron sphere. And he says like a command word and throws it at.
Is it
River.
a Pokeball?
Yes, I need you to give me a. Oh wait, on a hit. Oh, okay.
It has to be an attack roll.
Yeah, it is an attack roll. So it's attack roll plus dex plus proficiency. Now I get to figure out what that is. Okay, plus 3.
There are
Okay.
Pokeballs in this universe.
Oh, I want to study this.
Oh, that would have been so good.
But it would have been so bad.
Me as a player really wanted to see what would happen exactly, but River is really glad that missed.
Okay, so what happens is he throws this ball at you, and the sphere, as it leaves his hand, splits out into like metal bands that attempt to grapple around you, like a cage. You manage to like duck to the side, and as it falls to the ground, it goes like back into a sphere.
Oh, you just see Merrick like, dips!
That is really cool but terrifying.
It's one of those.
So that happened. Damn. Okay, well that missed. It's the big guy's turn. And you know, the monk is so far the biggest threat. So especially because she's right beside
Boss.
its master. So oh yeah, I was gonna do something just to make things. Okay, so it doesn't have that yet.
Oh boy.
12
Nope.
into 10.
No.
Should have just gone for it. Anyways. Nala.
All right.
Kick
I'm
his
still
ass,
going
Nala.
after the asshole. I'm focused on the asshole.
You do have an
Yeah,
inspiration. It's a D6.
Yeah. 16 hit. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
8.
It's 8. Yeah, let's spend that last key point. 19 hits.
Yep.
Then another one. 16
It
hits.
also hits.
Oh God, is he gonna go down?
Because I hit again with flurry blows after spending a key point, he cannot take reactions until the end of my next turn. This
Don't
is
know
as
why I
close to
bothered.
stunning strike as it gets
For
Yeah.
now.
for now.
Okay. He is up, but he is badly wounded.
Yes.
Go Nala!
And
Go Nala!
Okay. I'm going to move up a little bit. I'm going to move in, actually, right here. I'm going to use the feather whip and throw that towards the big steel thing and attack it.
Okay.
22 to hit
That works.
for 10 force damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Bonus action, I'm going to disengage.
All right, River. They just try to capture you.
Yeah, which is the one that has horrible throwing aim?
The one directly to yourself.
Okay, I'm gonna bring up my rapier and attack him. Because Nala has the other guy dealt with, and the big guy has been ordered not to hit her. Damn it.
Misses.
21!
That hits.
3 damage. 3 pokey damage.
Okay.
I don't like you guys!
Just sit still and be sacrificed. It's okay.
Yeah, no!
We'll make it quick.
I don't believe that.
Merrick.
So, Karu, where did the ball fall?
Just focus on attacking
I know.
things!
Between
know.
the steel one's feet.
Okay. That's fine. So, Karu, for the hookshot stunning thing, what would the modifier be for it? Would it be Dex? Would it be Int because it's technically an artificer thing?
Dex.
Okay. So I'm just gonna use my light crossbow roll for it. I'm gonna try and stun this guy. So does a 16 hit him?
No.
Yeah, didn't think so. Oh well. And then I'm just gonna kinda take a step closer and kinda glare. Well, not like they can see my face right now because helmet's up.
Okay. Boss is in danger, but there's a pillar, so he can't get advantage.
Sucks to be you.
It really does. He's gonna move here then. And go after Nala. 15?
Yes.
That's gonna be 2 slashing damage. Min
You
that.
fucker, leave her alone!
This guy's not doing that great. Yeah, let's do that. He is going to chant something quick and bestie and go to touch Nala.
What is he saying, bestie? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Cause much pain. 13 necrotic damage.
Oh, that could have been so much worse.
Yes, it could have.
That's the one you really want to watch out for a crit.
Yeah. I had a necromancer in one game, and that was like her only melee spell, and she crit on that a lot.
She also critical missed a lot with it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a couple other things.
Okay.
Oh, those hurt.
He continues to... You know, the problem is this guy was sleeping like 3 seconds ago. He got woken up by noise out here and just comes out to battle, and it's just like he can't... He's still sleepy. All right. You do not want me to roll above a 4 or higher on this.
Shit. Why did you have to say that?
All right. So, Nala,
Yeah.
12,
Nope.
13,
No.
Oh
nat 20.
Nope, 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 nope.
boy! Unluck on that?
Unluck on that.
Okay.
Reroll.
All right, fine.
No.
Okay, one more. Oh,
Oh
Yeah!
my god. You just saved Noah's life.
Karu, just because I'm curious, how much damage would that crit have done?
Yeah, I want to know too.
Oh, that would
Yeah.
have taken her down.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Very much so. Because maxing
1 dice.
the 2d6, that would have been another 8. No, that's
would've
4
been-
damage.
So,
So
it
that
would have been
24
what? Damage?
20
Nope.
damage.
20 damage.
Oh, 20.
Well,
I don't
good
think
thing
that
it
would have outright killed you, but
Nope.
That would have definitely
No.
taken her down. River's like, no, you leave her alone. Bad.
All right.
I'm so
Okay.
glad I took that spell. I'd basically
too.
save it for crits.
20 hits.
you're going for the leader, right?
Oh,
that
yeah.
hits. And he goes down.
I would like to unarm the cultist
Okay.
that's behind me. I don't have any more key points. Does a 14 hit him?
I believe so. Yes. Okay.
7. And yeah.
Victor, as you see the cult leader go down, you notice that the steel one kind of stops its position of like, because it's got like its hands up, and it kind of relaxes and goes into like standing position.
Okay.
And
Can I see the other one?
Once you can see it.
Hmm?
I just did like this, and you can see the lines on my face. Sorry, what were you gonna do?
Can I see this guy from where I am?
No,
Oh.
because you're down the stairs.
Okay. How about now?
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay. If I see that Nala, took the leader out, I'll just call to him and say, "Hey, your boss just is going to be taking a dirt nap. You might want to surrender if you want to get out of this in one piece, and shut down whatever that is."
We don't control those.
Oh well, that's too bad. Force token on him then. 23 for
Yep.
10 force.
And he's down.
Because I might as well get as much use of this as I can. If this thing's not going to do anything else, that's me.
River.
I'm gonna try and take out this guy because fuck him.
You can do it.
13,
Oh.
Hits.
12 piercing.
You
And
did
down he
it.
goes.
Cool. And then River is going over to Noel and be like, "Are you okay? Okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? That was scary." And I'm done.
Yeah, there was a moment where I thought it was like I saw death, but then like time did something weird. And was that you?
That thing was just very unlucky.
So Merrick, the
Uh-huh.
steel one doesn't look like it's going to attack. It has stopped its like attack position and has gone back to.
Okay, then I'm just gonna scoot around it, and I'm gonna look at this guy to see if there's like an amulet or something that could possibly be the thing to control this thing.
Okay. No.
And can
You
I-
are technically out of combat because the steel one on its turn is going to start moving towards the staircase and kind of squeeze past. So unless Victor
Yeah,
needs to move to the side, but it starts walking down the stairs and away. You're not sure where.
I'm just gonna grab
wanna
the
follow it.
ball then, since it was between its feet.
Mm-hmm.
Nala looks at the mirror. Is that weird god thing still there?
No, the mirror is back to just a normal mirror. You can see yourself in the mirror.
River, do we need to smash the F out of this thing? Or
You're muted.
muted?
First, take 12 healing. I'm going to use one of my inspirations to buff that healing.
Oh. Thank you.
You're welcome. Don't do that again. That was scary.
Kerr, what's all this?
It's for you.
Yep, still. Also, I'm just going to take a look at this mirror and try and figure out what the heck it is. Is it a normal mirror? Was he just casting through the mirror? What the heck is going on?
Are you trained in Arcana?
Nope.
Then you have no clue. It does have symbols on the edge that look arcane in nature.
So, what else is on the table?
The altar to the south has a bunch of black candles that are lit. Ignore the colors on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're black. And there's nothing else because that's where the sphere was on.
Okay.
I'm
If
gonna
there's
kick
nothing-
the guy's body once, because fuck him.
Does he
There's
have anything
also an
else on
open
him?
door.
Oh,
I should open that
to the north.
door.
That's probably where he was sleeping. Maybe.
No,
No,
not
to
to the
the
north.
south. That's where the guys came from.
Yeah, inside there it seems like it's a chamber, another
there.
sleeping chamber. And yeah, there is another door to the north and another door to the
Oh,
east.
So this guy doesn't have anything else interesting on him, does he?
No, he does not.
okay.
So, Nala's going to be like, hey, Merrick, do you know weird? Because she's going to point at the weird symbols on the mirror.
Do I? I am trained in Arcana.
Give me an investigation check then.
Investigation, not Arcana.
Guidance.
Thank you. Let me roll that d4. 11.
You can tell it's a magic mirror. It probably has some kind of function that makes it activate, but you can't figure out exactly how it works.
I'm just gonna say hello in bestie to it to see if you have to speak in bestie towards the mirror.
Nothing happens.
Where's the shot?
Does the mirror look like it could be removed from the wall that it's on, or is it fixed there? And how
Hey.
big is it?
Pretty big.
Probably couldn't fit it in my bag. Car, you said that the leader guy was speaking in common when he was talking to it, right?
Yeah.
He called it judgment, right? Or something along those lines?
Yeah, great god of judgment.
Yeah. He said,
So-
"Oh, great god of judgment."
Oh. So that was Ostius, wasn't it?
Car,
The guy
from what I saw,
whose
did that
bones-
look like how Ostius is described?
Yes.
Okay.
So he knows that the bones are here.
Yeah, possibly. We don't know how much he knows and how much he doesn't, but... Karu, would a
Yeah.
completely neutral god be in on this whole blood sacrifice and things? Or is this someone who's pretending to be this god?
Well, for one, it's possible he doesn't know that they were using the bones, or he gave them the bones to use. Both are an option.
Hmm.
This guy wanted to somehow find a way to the narrow path, and was asking the god of judgment for how to do it. That doesn't mean that he was acting for or with Ustios. He was basically communing with a god that could give him an answer.
Okay, so basically, I don't give a shit what you're doing. I'll just tell you how to do it.
Yeah, and as a god, like, yeah, he seemed pretty annoyed about this guy, but because, like, yeah, he keeps asking for shit. But from what you learned earlier, these guys are not cultists of Ustius. They are cultists of some other god.
Do any of us know what the narrow path refers to?
River may have heard of it. The narrow path. Give me a history check.
I'd enjoy you asking for any check that I'm actually proficient in at some point, just saying. 11.
You've heard of it. You're not sure how or where it works, but you do know that it is one of the ways from the other into the real. You can't quite remember, like, how it works or why it's called the narrow path or whatever.
It's just a path between the two planes.
Yeah. So you're guessing that what you saw in that portal was probably the narrow path. But from what you can tell, that narrow, like, that portal that you saw was completely unstable.
Which basically is why he was asking, hey, what do I need to sacrifice to get this fucking stable?
Yeah. And apparently your blood was what you needed. So there's that.
Joy.
So now you know how to open the true path. You just have to sacrifice yourself.
We don't know how much blood is actually needed.
Well,
now let's go to the, like, scratching her head. River, you said, like, everything that dies goes to where you are.
Not everything.
Can gods die? I mean, if you stop worshiping gods, do they die?
I do not know enough about gods to know that, but I mean, I think everything in this world has the capability of dying. It just matters how hard it is. But not everything that dies goes to the other. Basically, a majority of souls are just immediately reincarnated and recycled. But if you die traumatically or suddenly or have some kind of really, really, really strong ties, you end up in the other.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like every soul is there. It would be really crowded if it was. Also, the amount of souls that get, consumed and destroyed, I think they'd run out of souls in the universe pretty quick.
Yeah. Okay, we got doors. Do we want to look through the doors?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
South one first?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you open that door and it is more sleeping areas.
That's all right.
Both rooms have more content, like crates with food and water.
I mean, we are in a desert.
There's basically enough supplies here for these guys to live on their own for at least a couple weeks without issue.
So this one then.
The door to the north is locked.
Hey, look, Merrick, you can have some fun now.
No, I can't.
I thought you said you were good at this.
Listen, it's been a while, okay? And
let me try. A little better.
Okay, so here's the thing. This padlock is really pesky. It takes Merrick 10 minutes of working with the lock until he's finally like, no, I can't. And Victor, you spend another 10 minutes at it, and like, you're pretty sure Merrick made it worse somehow. And 10 minutes later, you're like, mm-mm.
Does anyone just have a hammer?
Sorry, 15 minutes later.
I have Smith's tools.
Or some acid.
I have Smith's tools and alchemist supplies.
I do have a hammer, in fact.
Why don't you just try breaking it with a hammer first?
It is made of steel.
That's why.
Yeah, but you never know.
I want to give this one last shot. I have a feeling.
Okay. going to take you another 20 minutes to try to open the padlock. I mean, you're not strapped for time, but you do need to roll at the end of it.
You can do it. Let's get through this. I'll give an inspiration. So add a d6.
And you have a D4.
And your
Yeah.
core.
26.
That better
Okay.
be enough.
20 minutes later, you finally all hear a very satisfying click.
Click.
Ah.
I'm gonna take this padlock off and I'm gonna put it in my pack so that I can play with it later.
Is it going to be your padlock to practice on from now
Yes. And then I'm gonna open the door.
Okay.
Oh,
You open the door, and there's a narrow passage that bends, and there's stairways down.
okay. I'm gonna wait until the rest of the party's ready to go.
on? River's going to follow behind Nala. Oh. Hey, it was this guy's room. Wait, he didn't have a key on him? Merrick, you didn't
Yeah.
find a key?
Yeah, he probably had a key on him.
Karu,
Anyways.
I looked.
Yeah. Yeah, you look for
Mm,
amulets and keys and
Yeah,
I looked for anything.
maybe he had it hidden somewhere else. Anyway, let's just gloss over that. The walls of this room are painted over and over again, probably in blood, with the phrase, "I walk the narrow path to this true nope," in the common tongue.
I walk the narrow path.
I think Kerr's typing it.
I walk the narrow path to this true nope.
So, what's Zit Nope?
I walked the narrow path. Is this true? Nope.
Nope. It's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
And it was even spelled that way too.
Do I recognize what that is, Kerr?
This would require another religion check. And I think this is the kind of knowledge that you need to be trained in religion to even roll.
Yep. Had to try.
Is the chest locked? Meanwhile.
No, it's not locked. It's
Is it trapped?
not
It's
that you
already
can tell.
behind that padlock.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna open it and look inside.
There's a leather pouch, a set of fine clothes, an extra blanket, and a gold signet ring with a symbol on it.
Do I recognize the symbol?
Give me a history check.
22.
You recognize the symbol as the marking of the house Barbacus of Greatwell.
Out of character. I know that name.
Out of character, you do.
Out of character, we all know that name.
In character, you just know that the house Barbacus is a very powerful merchant house.
That
Of
makes
nobles.
that definitely makes sense why Merrick knows it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh.
So was anyone
is-
trained in religion in this group? Not currently. Okay.
We don't have our damn paladin with us.
It's okay. I'm writing it down once we.
Yeah.
Is there a false bottom to this chest? I just want to double check.
Yeah.
No, but the leather pouch does have 100 gold in it.
Nice. So that I'll be putting party loot. Well, for now, I'll just put it in my.
And the ring
treasure.
is probably worth 30 gold because, noble family ring.
Anything in like the drawers, under the bed, under the mattress.
The rest of the place is just belongings, like more clothing and like fresh paper, pen, quill, that kind of stuff. Nothing important, but if you want to loot that, then you can find like sheafs of paper, like parchment and ink, quills. Nothing with writing on it, though.
So there's 2 rooms we skipped that have padlocks on them. Do we want to try those next?
Oh yeah, we're
Yeah.
we're going to try every room.
Might as well, yeah.
Also, we're gonna check again to see if there's a key around here. Because I don't want to wait 20 minutes for another lock to be unlocked.
Yep.
Actually,
Nala
I'm
really
gonna. You guys basically investigated that room, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me an investigation check
In here?
for the boss room.
18!
15.
18.
Victor, you find a book hidden beneath the bed.
Yeah.
The title of the book is in a language you do not recognize.
Maybe Vesti.
Maybe I'll show
Vesti.
it to River. Show it to her and say, "Hey, can you read this?"
Karu,
Yes.
can I read it? Yep. Oh, yeah, that's in Bestie.
It says Creed of Iron.
Huh. I can try reading it for you once, we get out of here.
Nala looks at the mirror. Should I break that?
If it's magic, you might not be able to.
Yeah, and if it's magic, you might get cursed for it.
We might just want to send, religious people here, because we're going to have to send someone to take care of the bones anyways.
I mean, Minfi.
Yeah.
We have access to paladins through Minfi.
Yeah.
We could probably find people who worshipped the god of judgment.
Yeah, I think it might be better to
Yeah.
leave it as is until someone who knows the god better.
Yep.
Yeah. Minfi knows. Oh, is that dude right there?
No.
Okay.
How did he even manage? He was
Squeezed through
enormous.
Moves sideways and just like shuffles through.
Do we hear?
Okay.
We probably would have heard the screeching.
Yeah, probably.
Tromp. All right. Well, I'll try the one on the right.
So one of these doors is now unlocked.
Didn't even have to roll for it. Which one?
Oh,
All right, let's open that one up.
So you go inside, and inside there's 6 sarcophagus.
uh-oh.
Each of them are 7 feet long. Well, I guess these guys are 7 feet long then. And 3 feet wide. Made out of a greenish stone, each cold to the touch. There's a strange flower-like pattern carved into the stone.
So, you said that those big guys were actually that size? Or is that something else?
Yeah, the big guy you fought was about 7 feet tall and 3 feet wide at the shoulders.
I mean, that's still pretty big compared to all of us.
Yeah.
So is one of these things like open?
One of them seems recently closed, like you can see less dust on it.
So let's not mess with that.
Yeah. We don't know how
Okay,
to
went back
control
to
them.
bed. All right, cool. Let's unlock the other one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. That does take a thieves' tools check.
Oh, nope, I'm not doing it.
Man, Merrick, you suck at this.
Shut up.
Maybe we should let Victor work on locks from now on.
Oh, more of them.
He seems better at this. Oh, wow.
Yeah, so in total you have, what is that, 12 sarcophagus.
So let's maybe relock this. Possibly
Yeah.
possibly break the locks so that they can't be unlocked.
Oh, don't we want Miffy's people to like?
Yeah.
No. I mean, yeah, but also we don't know how these things are activated.
I mean, if they wanted to activate right now, they would have.
I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's keep moving then.
Yeah, we have one area we haven't checked yet.
It's all the way
Yep.
back by the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, over here. Past the gross blood.
Yeah?
Yeah. Is this a
It's open, Karu?
It is not. It is locked. But there is a lever beside it that seems to be the unlock mechanism, and it has the door itself has like a big stone knocker on it.
pull the lever?
Mm-hmm.
Pull the lever.
Okay,
I knew
pull,
it.
pull the lever. The door
Yeah.
unlocks. No, that one wasn't even blocked. Okay, so you open the door, and immediately as you open it, you get this stench of death and blood and putrefaction.
Is this where they dump the bodies after?
I don't know.
Like it, yeah. This is where the drag marks were going.
Yeah, you see blood going down both paths. And as you look, you see two figures with distended stomachs turn, give out a ghoulish scream, and charge towards you. And you have to roll initiative.
Great. All right.
Awesome.
Oh, god damn it, River. This is the one time I wanted
Aw,
you to roll
man.
high to show off something.
So you go last. Merrick, you can see a very ugly
Thing.
humanoid.
Yeah, I can.
Ah.
I'm gonna aim at the one that's down this way,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna hit it with my lightning launcher. 22.
22 hits.
It takes minimum damage, 6 damage.
Okay.
Yep, that's all I'm doing.
Victor.
Once again, the lines of sight continue to be my undoing in this whole map. Which way are they? South.
Up and to the north. Sorry, up
in-
and to the north. Same thing. Up and south. Up and down. North and south.
Oh.
Get it words.
Okay, I'll shoot at the one that the Merrick hit.
Okay.
12 hit.
Yes.
9 piercing.
Zombos.
Step back
Yeah,
up.
they don't exactly have armor on. They're just bodies. All right. So this one's gonna go up to Nala's taking a beating today.
I mean,
And
we
it's
don't
gonna
have our
try and
Paladin.
take a bite out of you for not. And now it's your turn.
Okay.
This
I
thing
went-
stinks.
10 hit.
No. May not be armored, but it is slightly dexterous.
16.
Not that dexterous. That hits.
4.
Okay. River.
Okay, 2 things. First of all, I just want to remind you, Karu, I have undead invisibility. Basically, undead creatures, I'm invisible to them unless they take an action to concentrate to see me. So that's a thing. But second of all, because I see 2 of these here. It's 20? Yeah. River's gonna go into this area, and I am going to cast light, but I'm gonna enhance it with my bardic inspiration that I have left. So how this works is,
You're 35 feet from the one to the south, by the way.
that's nice. It's gonna try and run forward, and this lasts as long as the light lasts, and the light lasts an hour.
Okay.
Any undead that attempts to step into the area of the bright light, so 20 feet around where River is right now, has to make a wisdom saving throw. If these things have sunlight sensitivity, they have disadvantage on the save. On a failed save, they are turned by the light.
And that's just on.
Yep.
Okay.
But yeah, if they fail, they are turned. Any creature cannot enter the area of bright light if they're turned, and they can take an action to repeat their saving throw, ending the turn effect on a success.
Okay.
So basically, let there be light, motherfuckers, don't get near my party members. So that's my action, but that's
Okay.
the thing.
Oh, I like this.
Okay. So this
Undead
thing
River.
is just like steps forward, and it's a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom save.
Oh,
my god.
Okay.
So it can move like
It
it's
is
not turned. So it can just come forward now, right?
Yeah. It has to make another wisdom save, DC 10, to even see me, though.
Right. It doesn't see you.
Unless
So
it
So
gets
it bumps into you.
You
right?
have to do
'Cause
a
you're
another wisdom save to basically DC 10 for it to see me for. But that
Right.
takes its action.
as an action.
Right. So right now it doesn't see you, so it charges forward towards Merrick, kind of like ignoring the light. You can see it probably like closing its eye, and it bumps into you,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks confused for a moment, and it's like, what the? That's weird. And I guess it will try to see what it bumped into and fails, and you just see this thing like bump into you, and it's just like staring around, kind of like not understanding what's going on. The rest of you feel like either he went blind from the light or something, because it seems a bit confused right now. Merrick.
Yeah,
I was looking forward to when we finally fought undead.
I'm just gonna shoot with my lightning launcher again. 12.
Hits.
It takes 15 lightning damage that time.
South or north?
South.
Okay.
That's what I've been going at.
That one's dead then.
Okay.
Okay, Victor.
Okay, I'll pop back. Oh, there! I can see something. Finally. Shoot the last one.
Hits.
19 for 8.
These poor idiots.
Oh, it
Hey,
has to make
Karu.
wisdom saving throw now.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw for that fucker. DC 14 for this.
Oh,
How? How are these things rolling high on wisdom? I was looking forward to turning one of them.
yeah. How do they even not have a negative to wisdom?
Okay.
It's probably intelligence they have a
So
negative to.
Nala, here comes the bite attack. 15.
Yeah, meats.
11 piercing. And then you get to return the favor.
I
well,
just fixed that,
don't bite it.
motherfucker!
Please don't bite her.
Nom nom. It is hungry for flesh.
Because I know an 18 hits, so
Yeah. So it's going to be 7,
7.
and it is almost down.
come on. 15,
Hits.
6.
And you punch it to death. Falls unconscious. And you, because we're running over time a bit, you explore this area, and it looks like it's just where they leave the corpses of the people they've killed, which explains the smell.
Mm-hmm.
Good lord.
These people were gross. Just saying.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I just wonder where they kept the weapons of the one that they actually captured.
Most of them probably didn't have
Construct.
weapons.
The construct did.
The construct?
She did.
Oh, she did,
Jen
yeah.
the construct.
Mm-hmm.
She was an adventurer.
Okay. Well, you have cleared out the whole place, dealt with the cultists and their ghoulish contraptions, and recovered the ruby the
The ruby.
ruby.
The ruby.
Close the portal and have some reading to do. So that's where we'll end it for tonight.
Woo!
We'll probably have a session, hopefully, next Wednesday.
Yay!
All right. Good night, guys, and
night.
see
Thank you for
again
watching.
later. Bye.
Bye.